going to do your November 2024 intuitive tarot reading. I'm MJ. And you can find out more about me at All to Love and all the stuff I've been creating and producing for you guys over the years. My intention with tarot is to offer you divine guidance and loving clarity. So we're going to do your November 2024. This is for Sagittarius and all the lovers who be resonating with the Sagittarius, or whoever these messages are meant to find for divine guidance and loving clarity on this path of life on earth. Hello. Divine guidance, loving clarity. What we got? Woo. Take what resonates, leave the rest, you guys. You're your own master. You've got the power, ultimately, always, to choose. Hanged Man, straight. This is feeling a bit stuck, feeling stagnant, feeling suspended, feeling like, I don't know which way to go. There's just wait. Pause. Illumination comes to you during the Hanged Man, right? Because right now there's nothing really presenting itself. There's further afield in the vortex. There's stuff coming in to move you forward. It's a little bit dreamy, and I would dare say in this reading, Sag, there seems to be a little bit of maybe illusions, delusions. Like this is your own self-worth and also like what you receive from life. This is your creativity, like what do I really love, what do I really want, and like thinking about it, straight up thinking about it, imagining it, pondering, daydreaming, a lot of reflection here, a lot of like keeping things close to your chest, not really sure where to go or what to do. There's major cycles here, major cycles that you're working through. Temperance card in the upright. I feel like some of you, like with regards to your connection to the collective, there's a real sense of having to hold space for injustice, hold space for things in this life that are super duper unfair, and you're like shining your light on it, really standing down the injustice. If even in your own heart, your own heart, your own mental space, you're like, no. You're keeping it all close to your chest, right? I'm hearing you're being challenged. Your power is being challenged as you close out these cycles. Ten of sword. It's a completion. It's a dead, done, over with Zen. And then Empress. So it's kind of typical of the kind of rising of the phoenix, changing of the guard. I'm no longer tolerating abuse, so I'm going to step into my power, that kind of shift. And in the meantime, there's a heck of a lot of waiting, pausing, self-reflection, just not almost like a void, nothingness, and you're being held there, and maybe considering some options, feeling into like, what do I really want? What is a lucky life to me, right? Or what is my North Node? What is my true power, kind of thing? So asking yourself some questions, reflecting on your own energetic desires and output, and maybe a bit of past reflection as well. And bearing in mind, even the wait and the pause, it's all a valuable part of life. I think that's something that tarot actually teaches us, especially if we've ever gone down like the light and love and toxic positivity channels. It's like the Chariot and the Moon card are reminding us that we are always on the path. We are always being guided, even when it looks like there's nothing, even if it looks like we're being held up, even if right? But the Chariot and the Moon is like, the void is always there. The journey is happening all the time, kind of eternally, right? It's like facing some of your inner conflict here, Sag. Some of you are probably processing like painful, heartbreaky situations that felt super unlucky. That's more personal. More broadly speaking, you're energetically, spiritually really holding the fort and holding your own intemperance to stand down the injustices in the world that you're perceiving. In your personal life, you're empowering and healing all the things that we were like, I'm unlucky, unlucky. This is Three of Sword. This is being heartbroken, heartbroken by other people's actions, heartbroken by your own self-denial, whatever it might be. We feel unlucky. And so Hangman is like, but are you? Are you unlucky? Or is this an aspect of the inner battle that you have been empowering probably for like 10 years? A while, certainly. 3 years, some of you. Head over heart versus unifying the aspects, right? But you're definitely keeping it all close to your chest. Some of you maybe have been traveling. So the traveling is part of this death. It's like the travel is almost like part of the bridging into the new world after dying out to the old one. Allowing you to empower, allowing you to reflect, allowing you to maybe even see yourself more clearly, right? Travel is kind of miraculous as far as the privilege of what it can afford us to shift our perspective, to deepen our sense of self-awareness and connectivity to this earth, right? So you're traveling, empowering your Empress mode, and also overcoming inner battles. The inner battle energy is more connected to the Hangman and feeling in resistance to allowing yourself to reflect and kind of just stay quiet until you allow your authentic desires to come through you, right? Via this rested place, via the healing of the unlucky things, the pain of the past, the trauma, digesting it. That's the travel mode. Digest, keeping it close to our chest. Because if we're expressing everything all the time, we're not necessarily digesting thing all the time. So we're finding that balance. And Sagis, they like to move forward and they like to go on adventures, and that's very natural for you. But the slowing down process, that's the squaring off of the Sagittarian energy to the Virgo energy. Slow down. Let yourself digest, as in the Hangman is sort of like, it's only uncomfortable when we're in resistance, when we're trying to get free and we're trying to go do stuff. If we just let ourselves be where we are, we're good. We're digesting. The body's doing its thing all the time, right? So just allow yourself to be where you are. Keep things close to your chest if that resonates with you, right? Pray. Let the storms pass, right? Yeah, it's like focusing just on digesting life experience rather than prioritizing or focusing on the big ambition. Just for now, just for the month, right? For this month, there's less focus on status, ambition, drive, and a little bit more focus on just digesting life, going slow, enjoying yourself, adventure. You're on an adventure, three of wands, right? Some of y'all are traveling, some of y'all are having adventures, and maybe even just adventures within your own psyche, right? I think there's something going on too about there's this non-attachment card, and I feel like that's a little bit of the alchemy that's going on. Is regardless of your actual situation, we're better able to not attach ourselves. So we can be in partnership, we can be in relationship, we can be doing all these things, but just not getting super duper attached. So there's, again, a high level of spiritual awareness being integrated so that you can hold space for the collective, harmonize your own inner conflict, let go of the stuff that's going, and just hold your own. Know that you're always being guided. Holding your own can then allow all this healing to take place, and just letting your authentic expression come through. Your authentic expression, your authentic desire, not being middled and muddled with other people's stuff or past burdens or past pains, right? Letting go of the attachment to the outcome and just being your fun self, Sag. Of course, there's this epic self-realization energy. I'm gonna grab the book because why not? We're gonna put a little bit of heat on because why not? And it's definitely sweater weather here in the UK. It's quite dark. It's fairly early in the morning, but she's a darka. Brahma, Brahma, Brahma. God of creation, and it's upright. It is time to create. Brahma, the creator of the universe and all beings, has come to you with this message that now is the time to bring the idea into fruition. What is the idea you've been sitting on but haven't taken action? Now is time to plant that seed into earth and water it with your intention so it spreads to life, benefiting all those around you. Brahma's rosary symbolizes the time cycle through which the world moves creation to sustenance, from sustenance to dissolution, and from dissolution to new creation. Which cycle are you on? Yeah, I think basically it's that dissolution into creation, but there's that authentic connection, your God source, your creative field coming through, right? As we're letting go of the codependencies, the attachments, all that stuff. Really quite powerful reading. There's really these themes of shift happening all month. I think this has been quite indicative of the up level and the transformation that's been coming, and yet finally this is the shift year where we see the new manifestations. We're in the new relationships, we're feeling viscerally better, more up leveled, or we're in that deep shazam of emotional alchemy and transforming and letting go of past projections, past pains, and past cycles, right? Because we're always ebbing and flowing, and I think we're always taking turns leading and guiding and following and sharing, right, and supporting one another through this great dance, right? Okie doke, Sag, there's your reading for the month of November. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know if that resonates with any of you. I love to read your comments. I really, really appreciate your shares and your likes and your engagement here. It means the world. So have a great month of November, Sagittarius. I'll look forward to seeing you next month, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the daily shares as well. Take care, guys. Peace out.